everyone, I'm going to do a sippy cup review and comparison. I don't know if anyone is like me, but when you go to the store, there's a million different kinds of sippy cups for all these different months and age groups, and it can get a little bit confusing. So I thought I would just show you the sippy cups I've tried, which ones are my favorites, and which ones I could probably do without. This first one is actually called a trainer cup, and it's just two parts. It twists on with the lock lid, and my daughter never took to this at all. The spout is really, it's plastic, but it's really hard. I don't know if you can see that, but when my daughter's teething, her gums are very, very sensitive, and I think that when this hard plastic part rubbed against her gums, it would make her teeth hurt even worse. And so she just never really took to this, and I really think a lot of it was because of this hard top. But some positive things about it, if your child doesn't mind that, is it does have this nice lock lid, and so it's spill proof. I mean, I dumped this everywhere when I was trying to get her to use it, and it never spilled. And the plastic, it's pretty thick, and so I mean, you can fill it with a really cold beverage, and if they drop it on the floor, it's probably not going to crack. And so I did really like that aspect of it, but it just wasn't the cup for my daughter. And I think that this cup was recommended for 9 months plus. So it is a good trainer cup if your child doesn't mind the hard spout. This next one I got is it's just a Hello Kitty, and it's double walled, which I really like. And it's the straw kind. You just get this tab and pull up, and the straw comes out, which I really like that because when you're traveling, you can just kind of put it in there, and so your straw just isn't exposed to all the germs and the elements. And then when they need it, they can just pull it out. It has the lock lid, which again I really like. And I do like that this plastic, like I said, it's double walled, and so it's really thick, and in the summer I think it would do a really good job keeping the beverages cold. And the straw is nice and gummy and soft, so she likes that. My only complaint about it is sometimes this top, this lock lid, it gets stuck, and it kind of is a pain to get it unstuck. And when you take this straw out to clean it, getting it through this little opening can be a little bit tricky. And sometimes, for some reason, I feel like this part right here wants to leak a little bit. It seems like every time my daughter drinks from this cup, she has a big wet spot on her shirt. But other than that, I use this mainly just on the go, just because I really like this feature. This cup here is a newbie, and my daughter really, really, really likes all the cups from Newbie. It's 3 pieces. This little straw part comes out, and this just screws on. And when you clean it, you just pull the straw out. It has the vent system, which I really like. It helps prevent getting air in there, and it's got the really gummy, soft straw, which is really good on if your child has sensitive gums. It's really good. The only complaints I have, and it's really easy to hold, the shape. Like my daughter's very petite, and she has no trouble holding this. But my one complaint about this, I would say, is this plastic. It's light, but it's very thin. I've had a couple of them when I've had a lot of cold water in there or something, and my daughter throws it from her high chair. They tend to want to get cracked right around here. And so that's my only complaint. I wish this plastic was just a little bit thicker. But other than that, I really recommend these. They're extremely affordable. You can find them anywhere, and they're just a really good cup. My daughter just really loves these. And this one I would say is my favorite. It's a Nook, and I really like these products anyway, but it's really cute. It's got the little ladybugs on it, and it just has the really soft gummy spout. There's no straw or anything like that, just the 2 parts. And it has this little travel clip, which I really like. You can put it in a pocket in your your diaper bag or your bag, and it stays on, so it's not going to fall out. Or if your child is like mine and likes to pull everything out, they have to really give it a yank for it to come loose. It has the really nice thick plastic. My daughter has thrown these everywhere, and I've dropped them, and it's never once cracked. It's held up really, really well. And it also has like this little vent system here that prevents the air bubbles in their tummies. And I really don't have many complaints about this cup at all. It's my absolute favorite. The only thing that you have to watch out for is when your baby starts getting teeth. My daughter likes to teeth on these, and I don't know if you can see it, but she likes to chew right here, and it can kind of rip a little bit on the nipple, and when that happens, you know, the milk can kind of get spilled on them. So if you notice that your child is drinking from their sippy cup and they're getting big wet spots on their shirt that weren't there before, you should definitely check that out because they may have chewed a little hole in these. I think that this cup recommends you get a new cup or a new nipple for safety every 3 months or so. And so I've definitely found that true with my daughter just because of her teething. But this is definitely my favorite, like I said, and my daughter really likes this too. I find that putting milk in this works the best because it's thicker, and the spout just seems to work better for that. So that's my review on the sippy cups. I hope that this helps a little bit when you're looking, and like I said, every child is different. You just have to kind of take their cues, and a lot of it's just trial and error. I've tried about 10 sippy cups since I started introducing her to a sippy cup when she was around 6 months. So, but like I said, these two are my least favorite, and these two are my definite favorites. I definitely recommend the Newbie and the Nook brands. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.